Ba weep grana weep ninimong, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be checking a look at the latest line of crap from Super 7. We will also check in at the massive Metroplex from LIKETOYS. Also from the massive to the mini, WU releases that. And then there's also this Transformers Megatron Apple Watch. There's also a Prime version as well. All that and much more coming up in the next few minutes.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off today with Funbee Studios and a bit of an update about something that we spoke about on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I kind of asked a question, just openly as I tend to do on this channel, about the plastic that Funbee Studios have used on this 3D printed blaster for Inferno. So the question I asked was, is the kind of rippling effect that's on the blaster supposed to be there to match the kind of shell of Inferno? So you've got that kind of skin tone effects and various textures. And Funbee Studios replied. So Funbee Studios actually replied and they said, yes, it is intentional, and there's actually 3 different versions of this texture that you can get. You can download those designs from their website, link down in the description. Absolutely awesome. Thanks so much for replying, Funbee Studios. And let's stay with Funbee Studios for a second, because as I always say about Funbee Studios, they make the things that just Hasbro don't, and they have now found a way to make the, let's be fair, slightly crap version of Rumble and Frenzy from War for Cybertron Siege line fairly acceptable, in my opinion. So we know that these tapes are probably not the best tapes, and they definitely didn't come with the big ground smashers that we would expect from a Rumble and a Frenzy. But now you can get these kind of 3D printed ones that are going to be coming from Funbee Studios. These look really cool. Use the same kind of idea as we get with the Masterpiece versions, where the arms kind of fold and then fit inside. You can also use the blast effects that we get with War for Cybertron, because they are fully compatible with almost everything, I believe, that Funbee Studios do. Really cool, love the designs, and actually make this pretty crappy looking bot look pretty decent. Nice, thank you very much, Funbee Studios. Moving over to LIKETOYS, they have now completely built their massive Metroplex, and we can see it standing next to a human being there, and the thing is huge. Massive hinges. Apparently this arm weighs an absolute ton as well, so this arm weighs around 6.4 pounds, and you can see that it's holding up and straight and bent quite easily. So that's really good, because a lot of the time you get these nice looking bots, but those hinges and ratchets just don't hold up, but they do here. Now I believe coming in some point in the future, I think Bobby Skullface did mention that they were going to get kind of a copy of this. I may be misremembering, so if you're looking for a review on this bad boy, I would definitely keep an eye on Bobby Skullface's channel in the future, because you may see a review pop up on there, which would be super cool. Newage are getting ready to release their supposed to be battle hardened or battle damaged Prime and Megatron, called the End of the Road set. To me, they just look like they need a bit of a rubber dub in the tub. They just look a little bit dirty. For me, this is an instant miss. I'm not excited about getting these ones. If the battle damage looked a little bit better, maybe, because I do like the concept of the this is the end of the road Megatron. But no. For me, it's a no. Now, we spoke a little bit about the KO version of the Newage Grimlock from MHz Studios, and this is a few pictures of it kind of literally out in the wild, and yeah, it looks pretty much like the Newage version did. It definitely is a KO when you look at this now. I was never really enamored with this version of Grimlock, especially this kind of more plasticky toy looking version. I really liked the kind of other versions that came after, so this would never have been something that I was really going to pick up, and I really want to support Newage because they do all the fantastic stuff. But this is there. It's going to be out in the wild soon. I still don't know a price point on it. When I know a price point, I'll let you all know. Next up, it's Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu. So Dr. Wu coming with an energy dragon. So this is the EWE.14. And this is, of course, Trypticon. So this is super small. I can't see any images of it, unfortunately, with any of the other thinkers from Dr. WU, so I don't know how this one scales, but I've got a feeling it's going to just be a similar size, not bigger like we would expect. It does turn into a base like Trypticon should, and it has this kind of cutesy looking Trypticon from its other alt mode. Overall, I quite like the look of this. Dr. WU figures that I currently own. I currently have a couple of Dr. WU figures, and he does come with a couple of extra accessories and cars and stuff like that as well, just like any good Trypticon should. And it also has this other kind of hovercraft mode as well, which is also pretty nice. So its spaceship mode there looks good as well. So all in all, I would say all three modes here look good. I like it. Christmas is coming. I may invest. Moving over to the world of Super 7, and they teased us all with this really nice image of the Quintessons, and then they showed us all the newest figures that they've come in from their Super 7 line. So we get a Cyclonus, we get the Sharkticons, we also get Unicron, and we're also going to get a Quintesson and a Sharkticon, and then finally we get Ultra Magnus and we get Retgar. These do not transform, and the quality of these, I would have to say, are always for me just no, there's no articulation. Even in the big ones that they do, there's no articulation. But I would have to say that if I was going to break my rule on any of these sets, it would be this set right here. The Unicron one I've mentioned before, because it's based around what was the toy that we never got. This is the one I would probably break my rule on, just to have a little Unicron sat on my desk. I do actually quite like this one. Maybe I'll pick it up and review it as my first ever Super 7 review, so I can actually put some weight behind the criticism I throw at this company constantly. The Sharkticon actually doesn't look too bad, and the Quintesson either. From just a purely aesthetics point of view, the bots though, the bots still look absolutely horrifying, but I do think that they've maybe got the kind of more Quintesson aspects and the Unicron here done pretty well. I quite like this Quintesson. I would have to hold it in my hand because those arms do look a little bit flimsy. I think the thing that always gets me with these ones as well is the price. So the price point on any Super 7 is always kind of the same as you would usually pay for maybe a mainline Transformers figure that was slightly smaller, and these things don't transform or even look that great. They also kind of give me that vibe of Battle Beasts as well, especially when I look at Cyclonus there. Just get that real Battle Beasts vibe. I quite like Battle Beasts, but there was no articulation there. Ultra Magnus here just looks horrible. I mean, that is a horrible looking Ultra Magnus, right? And then my favorite Transformers character of them all, Retgar. They done my guy bad here. They really have done him a bad one here. I do not believe this looks very, very good at all. A while ago we saw the collector's Optimus Prime coin, and now there is a Megatron one to go with that, and potentially somebody even more evil than Megatron on the back of the coin itself. Megatron's coin also comes with an awesome looking display case right there as well. That's probably the best thing about it. The coin looks okay, but the display case, I quite like that. I love the artwork and the imagery that's all over that. If you own an Apple Watch or a smartwatch and you want to do something that's a bit more Transformers related, then this December you are going to get an absolute treat. Probably a good stocking filler for somebody, or just a little present under the tree. This is what you're looking at here is a strap. So what you're looking at here is about $38 for the strap, which can then connect onto a smartwatch that you already own. The artwork on the front, I would imagine, is some kind of app or something that you can download. The Megatron one does look super, super cool. I actually really like it. It's compatible with a whole host, but obviously do check before you purchase. I like it. I like it. If I had a smartwatch, I'd probably get the Megatron one, but I don't own a smartwatch, so I won't. This week is all about the rise of the beasts. Power is primal. reveals. So this is the artwork, and also we start to see a lot of the marketing going into action with posters and promotional materials going up all over the world. We even got a trailer this week, and I did a full reaction to that trailer. I'll link it down in the description if you want to check that trailer reaction out. I've not really done one before. It was quite fun to do, so if you want to check that out, you can. I really liked it. All in all, I have to say I was super impressed. If you want my if you want a quick breakdown, I was really impressed. Probably even more excited about the beasts than I am about the normal bots, which I did not expect because I am not, and in no way, a huge Beast Wars fan. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm really looking forward to it. But one thing I did notice was we thought we'd got a good look at Optimus Primal in his bot mode here on the back of the monkey mask. Then when we see him in the movie, he looks like this. So what I said about him looking in the trailer reaction, I mentioned he looks a little bit boring. He looks a little bit colorless, and yeah, where's the blue? So this is obviously not a really accurate representation of him on the back of the box. Shock, Hasbro. But yeah, where's the color? Maybe they'll add some more in. Maybe this is just at this part of the fight. Who knows? But at some point, it looks like maybe there was an idea to have some blue in there, but maybe they've removed it. Hasbro, I think you should put it back in. I think he needs a little bit of color, otherwise he looks a little bit boring, in all honesty, as I said there. But I just thought I'd pick that up because, again, toys not really representing some of the things that we're seeing on screen already, and that's a shame. And finally, we got the 40th anniversary logo for the Transformers revealed. Yep, we're getting into 40 years of Transformers. So this is exactly what it looks like. Cool. Looking forward to it. I hit my 40th birthday this year, so nice. I'll look forward to celebrating 40th with the Transformers as I probably get to around my 41st or 42nd. Whoa. So that is everything from me on this Transformers Super Saturday. A lot happened in the world of Transformers this week. I was super excited for the Rise of the Beasts trailer, and I've got to say, it did not disappoint. A lot more coming up next week, and also tomorrow I'm going to drop some content at some point because I'm going to go to a sci-fi convention for the love of sci-fi in Manchester, and I'm going to do some filming there and then share with you all what I've seen, because usually they do some really cool exhibits, and I'll especially be sharing anything I see that's Transformers related. A little bit of new type of content on this channel, but like I say, the content taps are back open now that I'm back in the country, so expect a lot more to come during December. A lot of people take time off in December. I've got more time to spare, so I think I'm going to try and invest a little bit more into the channel. Alright team, thank you so much. If you like what I'm doing around here, please think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright team, in a bit. Peace!